government employees to accept their deals, and tens of thousands of workers are expected to take the money and run. Also, the DOGE audits continue. The agency is now targeting billions of dollars in fraudulent Medicare payments. But while Elon Musk looks to streamline the bloated federal government, Democrats are focused on firing Elon Musk. Welcome to the Big Money Show, everyone. I'm Jackie DeAngelis. I'm joined by my co-hosts, Taylor Riggs, Dagan McDowell, and Brian Brenberg, along with our special guest for the hour, Wall Street Journal editorial page assistant editor and Fox News contributor, James Freeman. Welcome. Good to see everyone. All right, we begin today on Capitol Hill with our own Hillary Vaughn. She's got the latest on DOGE's next move. Hi, Hillary.
Hi, Jackie. Well, the clock is ticking. So far, about 40,000 federal workers have taken the buyout option. That's according to the Wall Street Journal. But some Democrats on Capitol Hill are trying to scare workers out of taking it.
I've been saying to all the federal employees, beware of this offer. I don't believe it's been funded. I don't believe Donald Trump has any history of ever paying his bills. And I fear that federal employees may be marked for later riffing, potentially without any compensation.
But with just hours left on the clock to take the government up on their offer, the Office of Personnel Management is making it crystal clear, saying, quote, Fed workers, the Office of Personnel Management is approving VERA, that's Voluntary Early Retirement Authority, requests coming from all agencies. Do not fall for misinformation. While workers weigh whether or not they are in or out, DOGE is focusing on its next target, Medicare and Medicaid, where they say most of the fraud is. HHS estimates there is about $100 billion in improper payments made in these programs in 2023 alone. And for Social Security, DOGE has already started weeding out waste, saying they canceled a contract to offer a third option for gender. Instead of male or female, you could opt for gender X. That change was costing taxpayers $1 million. All these changes are making Democrats fired up. They say it's time for Elon Musk to go.
Nobody elected Elon Musk to be president, but he has his grimy hands all over our administration.
Well, we are not going to help Republicans keep Elon Musk stealing our taxpayer dollars.
Elon Musk, we've got a message for you. You will be fired.
But it's not clear what firing Elon Musk would do if someone else was just appointed to his same position doing exactly what he is doing at DOGE. Jackie?
That also makes sense. Hillary Vaughn, thank you so much. Let's ignore all of the outrage because DOGE is actually finding savings. And you've got the Democrats out there screaming bloody murder, James, and they're saying that things are already happening that aren't happening. My understand with Medicare and Medicaid is that right now DOGE is in read-only mode, so they can just go through and see what they think has to be removed and what they want their plan of action to be. Nothing's actually happened yet, and they're already, sounding all these alarms.
Yeah, the hysteria. I think this is a commentary on how that party has changed. And there has been some discussion after the last election, maybe they need to bring it back to the center, but Democrats used to at least pretend that they were concerned about government waste, fraud, abuse. Now you see that. Now that was granted, those are some of the most progressive voices in the Democratic caucus. We're hearing the loudest on this. But saying we're going to defend to the death every last misspent nickel in Washington is bad politics, also bad for taxpayers. And I'm glad it was noted there. This is not Elon Musk's theory that there's a lot of fraud in the government. GAO under bipartisan administrations, or excuse me, Congress's massive fraud, hundreds of billions a year across the federal government.
Well, I agree with you that they're the most extreme voices in the party. But you never hear from the non-extreme voices. Where are they?
Yeah.
I mean, if I was a Democrat, I'd say, please let somebody who's not one of these people speak about this issue. But those guys don't get a platform, and they have no message right now. That's the problem with this Ken Martin guy they've brought in to run the whole thing, is he thinks they're on the right track. And America's saying, if you're calling Elon Musk a thief because he's asking questions about the federal government, nobody with a brain buys that. Which is why these guys are all screaming and yelling, and there's absolutely nobody, I don't think, who's listening to them.